All right, game one. On the draw, unknown opponent. This hand's awesome. Remand, gifts, dual land, Tron piece. That's a formula right there. Azorius Signet is also excellent in there. But I don't have that one. I just have more lands. That's fine. I'll just lead my Colonnade, then play Urza's Power Plant. Probably the Seachrome Coast. And go from there. Okay, here I like to always go for the nut draw. So you play the Tron land and the map. He doesn't even know I'm playing blue right now. I'm actually likely like green-red Tron for all he knows. He plays Spellskite, so he's playing Splinter Twin, it looks like. I do hit my Tron piece. But I think I need to play it slow. I need Remand here. So I can pass. If I don't use Remand, I'll just tutor up tower. Calmly play tower. And then I'll spring the Urza's Mine on him to complete Tron. He gets in there, that's awesome. Keep me on my toes. And here I'll use the map. He could sneak in Pestermite here. Or Exarch. But that's fine by me. I can't wait around forever. And I have Remand to stop his combo. So I'll be honest. Obviously, I lucked out this game by drawing that second path. I was dead. He has Spellskite for path, but I drew it. So I'm going to let him go for it and blow him out. If he has Dispel, he has it. So I should have not used the map. I should have waited. I should have held Remand, I think. He would have passed. I would have played Colonnade. Then he would have cast it. Then I would have remanded. And then we'd be back in the same situation, except now I would have had more time. I could have got gifts off. I guess there was probably no reason to use the map. Thinking about it. I needed to get lucky. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so here I just combo off. This deck is impressing me in the Tron turns on the gifts combo. That's been working out very nicely. So again, it's unlikely he can burn it out. So I get Iona here on blue, on Burial Rites. If he had a pact, he certainly would have used it, so. All right. So going back to earlier, I would have 3 lands in play. The third one being the Colonnade. I could remand his Exarch. He would go and play his 4th land. I would play my 4th land. It would pass back. Or he could actually upkeep the Exarch. I think, when did I draw that path? I'm wondering if I would have lost. No, I guess I would have still had the 2 paths on that turn. Same result. I'm going to replay that. But it definitely, this game showcased how every decision is really important, and games can go different ways, and you cannot autopilot anything, especially not in Modern. And blue turns off Cryptic Command, which is the #1 threat of mine. And then the Iona should hold up, or it'll draw a lot of burn from him. But yeah, this game. Iona turns off Snapcaster, it turns off the combo. He's drawing very slim to that. Alright, so I saw green, but all Splinter Twin decks usually run a green land for Grudge. So, Torpor Orb. I'm just going to bring in the hate. He might have the Tarmogoyfs, but he may or may not. They're good either way. The Orb, the Spellskite. And the Ghostly Prison. The Purge, the Disenchant, Dispel, Negate. Those are all interesting. Cut the Timely, the Ring, the Sphere, the 3 Wrath of Gods. That's 6 slots. So I can bring in the Spellskite, the Orb, the Prison, these 4, and then I'll cut the Wormcoil Engine. That looks pretty good. The Pact is alright, but I don't love it. Purge gets Blood Moon. Maybe I get rid of that. Tarmo Twin doesn't run Blood Moon. Blue-Red does. Okay. Okay, a fine hand. No disruption, but I have my own game plan going on. Hopefully it's good enough. On the draw, I'm likely to draw at least 1 piece of interaction. I have the 4 remands, the 4 paths, a negate, and a condescend. Those 10 are all excellent. And then I also have a handful of hate cards in. So a good quarter of my deck to a third of my deck is relevant there. Okay, I'm just gonna resolve the orb. I could run out the 2 signets to bait out a grudge. But I'd rather just turn off Snapcaster immediately and get the best card down. This turn I can double accelerate. Yeah, if I tried to play around grudge or whatever. Okay, yeah. This is fine. See, now I can actually do this and not worry about getting comboed. And if I would have held the orb, he could have still comboed me this turn because I would have waited on the orb. And if he was a smart player, he might not have even have used the grudge and just saved it for the orb if he didn't care about the signets. So just playing the orb is the best play. Also, after sideboard, these decks have things like negate and counterflux and stuff. So you want to resolve it when you can. The orb turns off the ability of that. So I can gifts for value. I could bash for 4. I could bash for 4 and path is click as well. Then attacking for 4 seems like a better plan when he doesn't have a click. Gifts for value, I could get like map, tower, or I could go for more hate cards. I could get spell skite, ghostly prison. I could get some counter spells. But if I keep gifts in hand, I have that powerful tool of always threatening it. And I have what I need to win right here. So I'm going to go for the aggressive route. And I'm just going to take the click out. I don't want to get raced out. I'm just going to get rid of it. Let him have his land. Assume my torpor orb is good. And just put him dead in a couple turns. Now, there's even no reason to hold up gifts because I'll have 8 mana next turn. Though this could have been a little greedy. Because if I would have just held up gifts, I would have always been able to gifts for enough action to stop his combo if he did remove orb. And really, that's probably a better plan. Just slowing it down. Because I do have the... it's hard to say. Usually Tron has inevitability, so slowing down is always right. But against Splinter Twin, I don't know if that's the case. Purge is awesome. That actually stops his combo around Spellskite. Do I just slow it down here? Don't think so. Should have actually played the land after combat in case he cryptic bounced the colonnade. Okay, I'll let that go. Make him think I have nothing. Hopefully he goes for the combo and I can purge it out. All right, nope. So I'm going to get another shot at orb. Maybe he has a counter spell waiting for it. So the play here is to attack first. That way I can play orb and purge. And also put the clock on him, which is absolutely necessary. He goes for cryptic. Doesn't counter it, but bounces it. Or is playing around other things. I guess he has a plan for sure. Okay. So he must have grudge. Either he has grudge or he's simply not trying to combo. Spellskite still works if he uses blue mana. He is at 1 life, so he can't pay the Phyrexian mana cost. Another Spellskite. Well, if I go for the gifts combo and he removes orb, he can combo me. But if I play Colonnade and Signet, I can still gifts and set up the combo next turn and have mana to attack with Colonnade. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I want to leave up that Purge. And I think he probably has something. This is good all around. I don't really want him to counter gifts and bounce Colonnade, but then he's not drawing a card. And I just need to use my mana and force him to have it, so I gotta play my card. There's really no drawback. Alright, Remand, that makes sense. Yeah, I've just been using Colonnade every turn. He probably has cards like Remand. Alright. That is 5. Let's see if this does it. Alright, thanks for watching. Got the match.